Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. It's time for the shutdown arc to continue. I already went through and chose my starting hand. I didn't choose to do anything with the mulligan, so this is my actual hand that I opened with. I didn't choose to withdraw anything because I was just like, I don't need to. All the grades are fully represented here. That's good. And that's good. But to be honest, some of what Shouma said kind of played out for me. That might sound weird, but I mean, when the shoe fits. I mean, I don't even understand how it all happened. Everything just became weird, very fast. And I laughed at Shouma and what he said, but I sure as hell wasn't laughing when I had to go back and see if I was actually insane. I mean, honestly, some of the things I've experienced, you'd ask questions. Like, why would I believe such utter nonsense? Well, you might wonder, but I mean, I was almost driven insane. And to be honest, when I watched an episode of this series, I actually came very close to experiencing very legitimate despair. Almost reached my breaking point, in fact. And so even if I'm going to say something that some people might be like, that's stupid, that's bullshit. Yeah, but remember that bullshit nearly destroyed me. It nearly broke me and made me lose all hope of forever having anything. Made me think nothing was going to get better at all. And I'm glad that was just bullshit. But for one moment, I was like, I'm done for. There's no chance I should keep going. And I mean, I'm not saying this in the sense that I felt like I should just not be around. I'm just saying it in the sense that, well, some shit was happening. I finally had enough. I was up against forces I thought nothing would ever get better. And because of that, this series nearly broke me, especially considering everything else I was experiencing at the time. And because this series nearly broke me, I was just like, I'm screwed. I see what happened. I'm screwed. There's nothing more I can do to change my life. And unfortunately, that was just bullshit and all in my head. And some of it was indeed in my head. But that didn't mean that it had no real world consequences. I mean, honestly, what Shouma said sounds like nonsense. What I'm going to say may sound like bullshit, but I mean, when you're confronted with how reality is supposed to operate versus what you're actually experiencing, you start to wonder, wait a minute. Oh, you want to piss me off, don't you, Shouma? I cannot believe what he's doing to me. Would he just lose? He really knows how to destroy. He really knows how to piss me off for some reason. I don't understand how he can just do this. It should be illegal for you to do it, Shouma. And I'm not. Anyway, although it sounds like bullshit that this series almost sent me to my breaking point, it also saved me in other ways. And also, I got better. I got better. At the infamous, but I got better line. Yeah, I did. I mean, it wasn't all bad. I mean, considering I wanted to go through that kind of insanity again. Even though it made me miserable and I felt like I was at the point of great despair, I was like, dude, I'd love to go through experiences like that again. It was insane and weird and messed up, but at least I wasn't bored. Except during some of that, I was. So I'm not sure what I was talking about when I was like, can I go through some of that again? That was fun. Except, why would I think that was fun? That was not fun. I just talked about how I nearly broke from all of that. And then Shouma's words were less funny and less ridiculous. And because for some reason, I also had to go through a bunch of shit that had nothing to do with... I mean, I don't know. Just, I've been through some shit. And yes, it must be Shouma's fault. Why? Well, because it's fun to blame other people for my problems. Especially when coincidentally he says things that are actually true about me. Like that part where I'm probably overambitious. And that part where I have high standards and haven't met my own expectations. Like, things like that. And he's like, embrace the darkness. Okay, sure, Shouma. Like, I'm even... Do you know what I was doing earlier? I'm pretty sure that wasn't very light of me, to be fair. You said that you wanted to enjoy this fight. Well, that's what I want too. But I'm different than you. I want to share my enjoyment of card fighting with everyone around me. I want to share this excitement with my teammates, my friends, and everyone who supports me. That's all I'm after. That's what Vanguard means to me. It helped me to not be an outsider, to have fun and forget about my responsibilities. It was never about being perfect. I will believe in my own possibilities. The future is my own to make. You decide nothing for me. Life is full of possibilities, and I won't be limited. Now let me show you something you could have never predicted. The first time you beat me, I realized my flaws. But then I was able to become stronger than ever before. It's really unfortunate that with all your talent and skills as a fighter, you have to look down on people. Open your heart to people in your life, and you'll never have to face the world alone. There are uncertainties in life, but I can face whatever's thrown my way. I can't say what the future holds, but I can get there together, with Myo leading the way. That's what I call Vanguard. How did he get 6 damage? Unbelievably, the winner is Shion Kiba. Demise's undisputed ace. Shouma Shinonome has lost. Bloop, bloop. I thought I knew what your future held. But that must have changed the day I defeated you. It's an embarrassing error on my part. As the person that is probably planning to still carry out whatever it takes to make sure that future becomes a reality. That's what they call confirmation bias. I want you to fly as high as you can, Shion Kiba. Shion Kiba. That way you'll have even further to fall when I finally rip your wings off. Go ahead and try. The darkness is my power. Weakness is unforgivable. Weakness is unforgivable. Shouma Shinonome. His strength was a lie. The burden falls solely on my shoulders. I'll show how strong we are. The United Sanctuary. By defeating Chrono Shindo. Okay, hold on a second. I have to type up a title for this video. Alright, anyway. It's time for this, apparently, whatever this is. Oh, I finished chapter 10. I'm almost at the end of the first season. Believe it or not, this is the calm before the storm. And believe me, things get worse. So much worse. And you may think that some of what I said during my card fight against Shouma is bullshit, but I mean, when the shoe fits, you might end up going a bit insane. I almost did. I'm not even joking. Something messed up happened. I didn't understand how it was able to occur. But when I was able to actually accept what was going on and adjust my perspective, I regained my sanity, at least to the extent I could. And then when I had my breaking point, I had a miraculous recovery because my new medication kicked in. What is this? Nobody saw this coming. The pride of the United Sanctuary branch. 2 members of Team Demise defeated. This can't be possible. What is going on? I can't believe this has happened before our very eyes. Try 3 is on a roll now, you guys. Try 3 might just be the best team in the world. You've got momentum. You've got momentum. Now steamroll right through them. Grrr. You guys might want to dial it down a bit. Ring, 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 ring. Huh? Gloating is one thing, but leaving your cell phone ringer on? Fool. You guys are too fired up for your own good. Sorry, I've got to take this. Hello, Kamui here. Well, I'm kind of in the middle of something. Let me call you back in a minute. Kamui, I have a favor to ask you. Ibuki? Dude, what the hell are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be at the branch? I have to get back on the move. Do exactly as I told you. If we want to protect the future, we're going to have to take action. The time's finally here. Go give Tayo the message, okay? About the vanguard we believe in. Yeah, I promise you guys when this is all over, we'll get some answers out of Kanzaki. Kanzaki may not be willing to speak, Chrono. May I have your attention, please? It is now the scheduled time for the 3rd round of the United Sanctuary Branch special match. But due to unforeseen circumstances, we're going to have to take a short break. With regard to the start of this match, we'll be making another announcement as soon as management tells us the preparations are complete. I'm pretty unprofessional to make me wait for my fight. Yeah, but they lost 2 in a row. And I'll bet their coaches are totally freaking out. I don't know what's going on, but I hope it doesn't affect Tayo. Kamui, what's up? What's happening? Listen up, you guys. Do you have the courage to know what's really happening with the United Sanctuary? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm curious, in fact. Tell me. Of course we do. You found something out? Follow me. Hey, where is he? Nothing down here. We'll have to start looking upstairs. You don't think the security guards... You don't think the security guards are freaking out because we're sneaking around? Do you think the security guards are freaking out because we're sneaking around? Something has them freaking out, that's for sure. But I think that's a whole lot bigger than us. Let's go. Kamui, don't leave us hanging. Tell us the truth about United Sanctuary. Not now, Chrono. I have to navigate this place. Let's see. This way. It has a map. Wow. You can't get through this door without a key card. Kamui, were they saying that Ibuki... Kamui, were they saying that Koji Ibuki took something from Kanzaki? Yeah. And he wants us to take advantage of the confusion. We're gonna check this thing out for ourselves. So you're telling us Coach Ibuki gave you that map? And keycard? This is a weird turn of events. I'll explain everything once we're out of here. First, let's go see it for ourselves. Branch Manager Kanzaki's secret, hidden within this building. There's nothing here. I can't find any of our compiled data. The Stride Force conversion program and the reaction data of the Depend card. He deleted it all. Sir, it looks as though Ibuki made himself a master copy of our data before he deleted the research from our systems. Calm down. Sir, I found this at my desk. Here. By the sweat of your face, will you eat bread until you return to the ground? For you are dust, and to dust you shall return. By the sweat of your face, will you eat bread? By the sweat of your face, will you eat bread until you return to the ground? For you are dust, and to the dust you shall return. What does that mean? Who does this fool think he is? Living a poem for me. I truly put my faith in the wrong person this time. Quit your struggling. Come here. Not you kids again. I'm surprised you were able to make it this far. So, the security checkpoints can't quell your interest in the branch. What is this place? It's strange. We built this research facility with the hope of awakening the miracle card. A miracle card? Also known as the Depend card. The Depend what? In the hands of a powerless fighter like herself, it would appear to be a blank slip of paper, with nothing written on either side of it. However, in the hands of the right person, a miracle will come to fruition. The power of imagination is weaved through the experiences of a card fighter. And the power of imagination is weaved through the experiences of a card fighter. To obtain miracles, you need something very special from these fights. Stride Force. By gathering this Stride Force and infusing it, the Depend card awakens. Sounds like magic. Are you practicing witchcraft? I mean, I don't have any problems with witchcraft, but I do have a problem with you. In that moment, a miracle unit will be born into this world, with a strength that defies everything we know. Why would you want to do something like that? I doubt you'd understand, but I saw that miracle unit with my own eyes. And the reason for this whole lab's existence is to recreate that miracle. It can't be the strict training regimen of the United Sanctuary is for this purpose alone. They say kids these days have barely any imagination at all. On the contrary, we've been able to gather it at levels unheard of. The bangle is a symbol of pride for a United Sanctuary fighter. But little do they know. This is how we've been gathering the power for the Depend card. Everyone who enrolls here becomes part of the program. Even the most insignificant fighter can lend a little imagination to this higher purpose. Don't you dare! They deserve so much better than that. Kyle and the others don't pledge themselves for nothing. Kyle and the others didn't pledge themselves for nothing. You're the worst kind of person, taking advantage of those who pledge themselves to this branch. And also you could get your hands on this stride force. I can't believe you'd abuse your power. You have no right to call yourself a branch manager. The weakness is a sin. People who are weak are to be used by the people who are strong and have no right to resist. I will take back what you have stolen from me, but until I do, you can hold on to that miracle card for me, Koji Ibuki. The miracle card, right. So what's it like? Some really powerful card? I actually don't know. Honestly, it sounds like something out of a fairy tale. But Kanzaki seems pretty adamant that it's real. I think he mentioned something along those lines the last time we faced him. Although back then, I had no idea what he was talking about. So then the card fighters at this branch, if they were being used as some part of research program, all for the name of science. All that talk about weakness being a crime was just to pressure people then. If this is the worst, how could they stoop that low? Guys like that give card fighting a bad name. Well, let's go take him out already. That's the spirit. They put Koji Ibuki in charge of the strengthening program, but it appears he betrayed Kanzaki at a crucial time. What's the real... They put Koji Ibuki in charge of the strengthening program, but it appears he betrayed Kanzaki at a crucial time. What's the real story here? Take this card and give it to Chrono. And that guy sure is a risk taker, huh? Koji Ibuki. Take this card and give it to Chrono. You mean Ibuki is behind this? He's the one that's giving Chrono those cards? What? Dude, that is... Well, I guess it's better him than someone else that would actually be a creeper. Tayo came here because he wanted the chance to get stronger. He believed in the United Sanctuary more than anything. He was a rookie when he came here, but now he's strong enough to be selected for Team Demise. All the hard work he must have put in, and yet he was nothing but a pawn to Kanzaki. I cannot forgive him for this. Tayo isn't the only one. Kanzaki has thrown away the dreams of every fighter in this place. Here, Chrono, take it. From Ibuki, he said to give it to you. In the hands of a powerless fighter like yourself, it would appear to be a blank slip of paper, with nothing written on either side of it. Hey, is this the pin? Could you keep it down a little? I didn't know what it was when he gave it to me. Take it to the location on the map. You're going to want to see it with your own eyes. Is this honestly what's best for Vanguard? More importantly, is it in Chrono's best interest? Yeah, there's no one else. It falls on Chrono Shindo. Only he can do it now. What exactly does he expect me to do? He said that when it's all over, he'll explain it to you himself. He wants you to hold on to it until then. And one more thing. Take care of Tayo, okay? So this is where you've been. Check it out, Chrono. I've made a bunch of friends since I came here. That's all because I got stronger. But are those real friends, Tayo? Because I felt the stain of betrayal a lot. I believe when I was roughly your age, or actually, how old are you? It's crazy that you're so young and yet you're already a member of Team Demise. That's gotta be a record. Fight your heart out, Tayo. We believe in you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want you to see how much I've grown up. We apologize for the long wait. The third round of the special match will begin in 15 minutes. Where can you possibly hide, Mr. Ibuki? You were quick to abandon the United Sanctuary. My loss was a disgrace. I think I'm going to have to start training in a more creative way. Do I take that to mean you're abandoning the branch as well? You've read me like a book. In fact, that's why I came out here to find you. Are you this desperate to atone for your past mistakes? See, I can't figure out what made you turn traitor. Was it the Gear Chronicle clan? Or perhaps it was Chrono Shindo that weakened your resolve, Ibuki? If you're going to fight me without the intention of drawing a trigger, then you're only wasting my time. Don't you know anything about me? Shouma Shinonome can draw triggers whenever he wants to, Mr. Ibuki. Chill, bro. Are you cheating? Are you cheating, dude? We'll meet again. I'll make sure of it. Okay everyone, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I'm going to card fight against Tayo, and we're going to see how that turns out.